Hey YouTubers, this is that Van guy again with another store finds and mail deliveries video. I got some real unique stuff to show you this week. All of it is going to be Hot Wheels, but they're a premium set and also uh, a fairly sought after Halloween series or set. We're going to be opening some of the stuff, but not all of it. I bought this for card set. Hopefully it's not going to fall over on me because I got kind of it perched precariously. But this is Halloween Highway Limited Edition series. And they're all in this particular series, at least for this year. There might have been multiple Halloween Highway sets, but these are all 2-packs or dual carded, however you want to say it. And I'm a big dairy delivery guy, dairy delivery collector, and this one is kind of harder to get, or it's a little bit more rare, because it was only available in this 2-pack in this special Halloween series. So I found it on eBay and bought the set just to get this dairy. So I'm not going to be opening the rest of the set because I'm going to resell them to recoup some of the costs, because there are a few sellers, maybe one or two, that were selling just this dairy and they wanted crazy money. I think there was one guy that wanted $250 just for this 2-pack alone, and that's just crazy. I got this whole 4-car set, or 4-card set, total of 8 cars in the series, I believe, or in the set. Got it for about $30 shipped, so that's including the shipping. So I figure I'll keep the dairy and I'll sell off the rest of the limited edition Halloween cars to other people that collect those castings, just to make up some of the money that I spent on this set from eBay. So let's take a look at the card. I'm going to show you all 4 different cards and give you a little spotlight on each car. If you want to read it, you can pause it here. And I'm not exactly sure, I'm not an expert on these. I think there's only 4 different cards, or 4 2-packs, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. Each vehicle in our Halloween Highway 2-car packs boasts graphic themes capable of casting a spell over any Hot Wheels fan. So kids, trick your mommy into treating you to all your 4 themed 2-car packs. To all 4 themed 2-car packs. So yeah, should be 4. So this should be the complete set. 4 2-packs. So I'm going to try to keep this card as close to mint as possible, but I'm going to take this dairy off. Not sure if I should just cut. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the blister and then not take the card, if I can do it without like screwing up the dairy, screwing up the paint job. I'm going to just try to keep the card perfectly intact. The card isn't mint anyway. It's kind of got some scratches or a couple bends in it. They're not like totally mint, these cards. So, but somebody that is a card collector, they might want to like just use a little acetone possibly to undo the glue on this, and that way they could take part of the top blister off without marring the actual card itself. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm going to try it here. if I can do it without messing up the car that I want. I'll try to keep it. Okay. There. Now they could take, see that, now the paper cardboard back isn't torn at all. I just cut the top blister out and took the car out. So if they want to just cut it off and take some acetone to get the glue adhesive off so it doesn't tear the card, they can keep this carded and keep the car carded and display it like that if they want to. So this one, it doesn't really say much about the cars as far as like what the casting is. They're not listed on the card itself. You can see it doesn't say anywhere on the bottom of the sides, but this is maybe on the bottom we can read it. Willys, I think it's a Willys drag car, like a 40 Willys or something like that. If I can get the light to hit it just right. Let me see here. Oh, 41 Willys it says on the bottom. It's kind of fine print right here. It says next to the Hot Wheels logo, it says 41 Willys, but you probably can't read it. So I'll keep that carded, set it aside, and I'll just briefly show you the other cars in the set. This one is another 2-car set. Like I said, the cards aren't perfect. It's got a little crease in the top, but it's got this Seymour Creeps blacked out school bus with the orange wheels. Really cool graphics on top of the school bus. And it's cool that it says Seymour Creeps. There's a city not that far from here, actually, called Seymour, Wisconsin. Spelled differently, but kind of cool. So this is second 2-pack in the Halloween Highway set. And this is probably like a fat fendered Ford or something like that. Let's see if I can read it. It doesn't. Tail dragger. Right here on the front bumper. It says tail dragger. If you can read it. Probably not. Not really sure what this school bus is called. And it looks like, so I said the cards weren't perfect. You can see the blisters already releasing from this one. So, but I'm going to let the next owner decide what they want to do with those. If they want to open them or if they want to keep it carded. So we're going to set that aside. Check out the next one. This one is, I think, like a 40 Ford panel. Pretty cool. Swamp Skidder. Legend of the Swamp Skidder. Real cool Halloween graphics from the Halloween Highway set. And another one here. Creature with Gundo. Creature de Gundo. Not really sure. It's hard to read. Let me see if I can read the casting names on the bottom, if there are any on these. Yeah, they're really hard to read. So I believe all the backs are pretty much the same. It would be cool though if it was listed what the name of the casting was on these. So there's that one. And then last but not least, in this 8-car set, this 4th 2-pack, Phantom. Kind of a big fendered, like a Duesenberg or something. It might be a fantasy car, I'm not really sure. And then this is some sort of futuristic limo Cadillac thing. And this also says Phantom on it. So they got some cool graphics. So shot of the bottom. 400 Sentinel 400 limo. Unfortunately, can't really read the top one without bending the card. So, but that's the 4 2-car set. or 4 2-car series, 4 2-packs from the Halloween Highway limited edition series. And now we'll take a close look at the one I actually bought this whole set from, or for, the one that I really wanted, this dairy delivery. It says Vaughn Auto's Monster. Pretty cool. Green metallic paint. It's got kind of a Frankenstein type theme. It says Vaughn Auto's Monster. Not really sure what Vaughn Auto is, or if it's just like kind of a name of a, maybe like a car dealer or something like that, or a customizing shop. Pretty cool. Plastic wheels. I believe it's got a plastic base. These weren't like a premium release, they were more closer to a special mainline series. We'll check out the graphics. It looks like it might have a yellow tinted windshield. Check out the hood graphics. It's got the Halloween jack-o'-lantern or pumpkin on top. And then it's got some cool Frankenstein style graphics on top. Get a shot of the base. Looks like it's a plastic base. Yeah, it feels plastic. Plastic base. Plastic wheels. So really happy to add that one to the collection. Really cool version. One I didn't have, and one that's not that easy to find. So that's it for the Halloween Highway stuff. Next up we got this this Hot Wheels 100% 4-car box set. Hot and Classic Bugs and Buses. So this is like an all VW set. Multi-piece vehicle from First Run Tool. So this is kind of like a higher end manufacturer series. Higher end, it's got some cool VW like shadow graphics in the box in the back. And I collect these. I'm not really a big VW guy. I'm not into VW vans as much as American vans, but I really like the Hot Wheels 100% series because they kind of open like a clamshell and they have a hinge on the back, which I think is really cool. And they're supposed to be, what Hot Wheels 100% means is they're supposed to be 100% true to scale. So they're a little more accurate, and if you have like a diorama or something like that, these Halloween vans or Volkswagen vans are kind of small. So these Hot Wheels 100% would look a more scale accurate with other die-cast vehicles, other like Hot Wheels cars and stuff. So that's why I like them. So I kind of collect the Hot Wheels 100% VW buses, the ones that have the hinge in the back and open like a clamshell. Well, let's we'll take a quick look at this packaging, and then we'll open it up. I'll give you a second if you want to pause it here so you can read it. It's got some more writing over here if you want to check that out. Some information on the bottom. Proof of purchase, 90-day limited warranty. They even have stickers on the end that say not returnable if opened. And this one does look like it was open, so I'm not really sure, but I'm not too worried about it. It looks like they're probably the original ones that came in the set. Not returnable if opened. But you can see the seal is broken. But I'm a loose collector, so I don't care. I'm not going to keep this original packaging. But let's open it up. It even feels like it's actually got a hard acrylic case inside. So let's just tear into it. see if we can get this thing out of there a little easier, because it's in there kind of tight. There we go. Okay, get rid of this box. Here's a little card. Came, probably some sort of a registering for a catalog or something. Please complete this information below and return it to us. Your name will then be on file as an official Hot Wheels collector. Thank you. Please print clearly. So, kind of interesting. A little survey came with it, and then 90-day limited warranty. But I don't need any of that. And let's take a look. Yeah, these, it's in a fancy acrylic case. It's got it taped up real good. Get rid of that. So yeah, it's in a fancy acrylic case. You can see it's got some rubber bands on it to hold it together, but the rubber bands are, you know, over time degrading and broke. You can see how it's able to open because the rubber band is broken. But yeah, I got a guy local guy that's collects VW stuff, and he wanted these bugs. So I was going to sell him the 2 bugs in this case, or in this box set, to offset some of the cost on what I paid from eBay on this 4-car set. So let's open this up, and I might keep the VWs in there, and maybe the cardboard and everything. So if he wants to keep that, maybe I'll just give it to him for an extra $1 or something like that. He can have the case too. I just want the 2 vans. It looks like we got some screws here. So I'm going to pause it, and while I take these screws out and get these vans out of here. Hopefully these rubber bands haven't messed up the paint job. Sometimes that's an issue. So I'm going to pause it here and find my screwdriver. Okay, I was able to get them off. It wasn't very easy. Each vehicle is held in with 3 screws. So 3 screws per vehicle. And they're pretty tight, so it wasn't the easiest to get off, but I managed to do it. So we'll set those in the background. And we'll check out this first one. This one is really cool, but if you take a look, if I can catch it in the light here, if you look at the paint job on top, where that rubber band went across, it kind of has a little line in the paint. Just from over time, the wear it wore into the paint or something like that, or just the chemicals from the rubber made a little line. So it's another reason why you want to open your vehicles or your die-cast and be a loose collector, because you get package rub and all these other issues sometimes when you keep the stuff in the packaging. So I'll give you a little. Here's the opening clamshell, and it's kind of set up like a custom drag car. It's just got 2 front seats, a roll bar, a little steering wheel, and then it's got like a huge engine with headers and stuff in the back, and the body opens along the body line, which is kind of cool. And all these Volkswagen Hot Wheels 100 vans do that, and then it has that like hinge in the back where it hinges open. So, and they all pretty much have, the only thing I don't like, you can see the engine and transmission and stuff underneath. And it's got some wider tires on the back. The only thing I don't like about these is they pretty much all have the same exact wheels on them. Like every single VW van in the Hot Wheels 100 series has the same exact rim style. Same exact wheels on it. So that's kind of disappointing. It would be cool, kind of cool if they had multiples. They changed it up a little bit, but let's give it a quick spin on the turntable and check it out from different angles. And maybe you can see in the light where the rubber band was, like where the glare is. Let's see if you can see that little line in the paint on top. I might be able to take some sort of a really fine sandpaper or something like that, or Scotch Brite pad or something, and just go over that, and or like a really soft polishing cloth or something like that, and just go over that a little bit to get rid of that line. But I really like this one. I like the tribal flames on it. I really like these Volkswagen Hot Wheels 100% vans because they're like slammed. They're real low to the ground. I like that style. So they just totally look like a hot rod or a custom, like super modified custom van. Doesn't look like a stock one. So that's what I like about these. Alright, now we'll check out the next one, which this one looks a little bit more stock, and I don't notice the line on top as much on this one. So the rubber band didn't seem to dig in. This one's a window van. So they have like a window van version and they have a panel van version. The two different style bodies, but they both have the opening clamshell style along the body line with the hinge in the back. Same deal. Just two front seats, a steering wheel, a little bit of a dash there. It's got like radiators and a huge engine, air intakes, and then headers and exhaust. I'm not sure if there's like a supercharger or a turbo in there. It's kind of hard to tell. This is the window van version. It's got the hinge on the back. As you can see, it's got the same wheels as the other one does. And then it's got like the headers and the transmission and everything, exhaust. And tires on it are a little bit wider because it's kind of like a drag van, or like a, built performance vehicle. So I like that, the fact that it doesn't have skinny pizza cutters on it. So there's another cool Hot Wheels 100% VW van. Another one to add to my collection. I think I might have about a dozen of them now. Not really sure how many they made. I need to check the internet and see how many I'm missing, but they can get quite pricey. Sometimes they sold in the Hot Wheels oil can, kind of like a little display can, or like a wheel looking thing. And those go for $25, $30, $50 on eBay from some sellers. So they're definitely not cheap. These are supposed to be a more premium line, and they cost more when they were new retail. So now they're a little bit harder to find, and they are sold as a premium on the secondhand market like eBay and other places. So, but that's it for this video, guys. Not a whole lot to show, but some cool stuff nonetheless. Some premium lines and some special Halloween stuff, and another cool dairy delivery to add to the collection. So thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy. Also check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. And thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day.